it's me, Amy. This is Amy J's Creations. Welcome to my Flosstube, where I talk about my cross-stitching projects and sometimes other things that I've been working on. This is Flosstube number 18. I'm probably thinking that this will be the last one for the year. I'm gonna try to do work on a bunch of finishes and maybe post a short one in a couple of weeks, but it's like right around Christmas and I honestly don't think that's gonna happen. So I will show you all my finishes in the new year or after Christmas when it's boring and we're all sad because all the fun is over. Yeah, I'll probably do it then. Anyway, so this also is not going to be very long because I got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Yeah. Although I will say, just as an aside, I have discovered the magic wonder of watching people's Flosstube videos at 1.5 times the speed. Wow. It helps me be able to watch lots more people in less time. Some people speak so slow I can do them at twice the speed and they don't even sound like hamsters. But for most people, 1.5's the maximum limit. But anyway, so feel free to put me on 1.5 too if you got stuff to do. Lots of Flosstubes piling up. Okay, I'm going to start with a couple previous finishes. These are Christmas stitches that I have done in the past that I haven't shown because I didn't start my Flosstube until like April sometime. This is a more recent finish. This is the Lizzie Kate Mary string. I did change a few of the colors. I added more reds and greens and took out some of the brown of the letters and some of the blue that were places because Christmas to me is red and green. And this fringe right here, I inherited from my mother. This is like authentic 1970s style fringe, but it reminds me of the fringe that was on the felt advent calendar that she made for us when we were kids. And every day you take a door away, and there was like a little Christmassy picture behind. I loved that thing. And she had some of this trim on there, and so I had to put it on one of my Christmas finishes to keep that going. Love it, love it, love it. Then this is a Stony Creek. This is pretty small linen. I'm going to say it's probably 18 count Aida. The pattern was, hold on. I have the pattern. Okay, I found it, and I think I just did something with the lighting, but I don't know. It's not Stony Creek, I'm sorry. It's a Leisure Arts leaflet called Old World Christmas. Look at the price on that bad boy, $3.75. There are several patterns in here. I did this one, and then I had the Make a Joyful Noise was part of another book that I added on there. And this always goes near our piano at Christmas time. It's not like a big full piano. It's a electric one because we live in an apartment. So you can adjust the volume. You can also play with headphones, but the keys are weighted so it feels like a real piano. Anyway, so that's out of this pamphlet. And I have never stitched anything else out of this, but I think I might need to. There's some really cute things in here. Old style, but I like that. I'm an old girl. I like the old style. So those are my two previous Christmas finishes. And that's my Lizzie Kate Christmas rules that I've shown earlier. Those are the only 3 cross-stitched Christmas things I have that are finished. I have others that are, fully finished. I have others that are done, but I've never finished them. So that's why I thought I'd like to concentrate on those and make a short video later on. I do have 2 other FFOs. No, that's a lie. I have 3. So I said I was going to just put away my unfinished Thanksgiving stitches in the box, but I couldn't do it. They needed to be finished. So here's this first one, my little Thanksgiving pillow. This is a free Pinker and Pumpkin quilting pattern on her blog. I just backed it with this. And originally I was going to add this fabric down here and up here to make the pillow fatter. But I decided I wanted it skinny so that it could sit in front of some of my, like my Lord of Gourds and Prince of Pies pillow, and not block that stitching, and they could all kind of go together. So there's that one. And this is lace from my, box of old lace. And then this will go on the same finish that my Pine Needles Christmas, the Christmas stitch along that I'm working on now, but also the Halloween one is on that silver tray. And this is Give Thanks by the Primitive Hair. This is a free pattern that you can find on their website. I changed almost all the colors. I used black coffee for the black. I used, I think I mentioned this in my old one. Yeah, I used the Dublin Bay for the blue. I used a variegated DMC for the leaves and the words. But I really, really liked how this turned out. And this bow I have this bin. See right there? See these things? It's full of like little bits of ribbon from when I got presents or my kids got presents and they were on there. Or somebody gave us a fancy box of chocolates that had a nice ribbon on it. And I saved them all. And so whenever I go to finish something, I look in that box first, because no matter how much I try to use them on cards and finishing items, it's like they make more little baby ribbon bits at night when I'm not watching. It doesn't go down. But those happen to be in there, and I really like that. I added the little touch of blue to coordinate with her dress. Very cute finish. And now I can officially pack them away in the Thanksgiving box. My last finish is a Christmas finish. I whipped it up. I have bought these towels at the Zweigart factory 2 years ago, always intending to make some cross-stitched hand towels for the bathrooms, and never did. And this year I'm like, Amy Charles, get a hold of yourself. Let's do this. So I may stitch these leaves on here, Christmas trees on here. And at first I was thinking, maybe I'll add one more on either side, but I showed it to my son and he was like, nah, I think 3 is good. It gets the Christmas vibe. And I was like, okay. This pattern, if it looks slightly familiar to you, it's because it is from the free pattern that Fat Quarter Shop put out called All the Trimmings. It's the trees down here on the bottom. They were perfect because with this stitch count on this towel, you can't split the threads, so it needs to be full boxes, full X's only. Something that's not too complicated because I wanted it done quick, but that still looked Christmassy and fun. And these trees were perfect. And then I wanted to put a little star on them because they look kind of bare and not as Christmassy as I wanted. And I Googled, simple star cross stitch pattern and found one, modified it slightly to be the size I wanted it to be. I did make a color change. I just used 3 colors that I had in my stash. Originally, this top portion is supposed to be like a gray, I think, on the pattern, but I just did it varying shades of green. Really like it. I have 4 towels total. This is the first one done. I can't decide if I'm going to do another one with this same pattern or if I want to stick with different patterns. For now, I am doing one other change, one other different pattern. Here's the second towel, and here is my little start. Now this looks kind of crazy. This is two different gingerbread men facing away from each other. Let me show you. It's in this old-timey book that my mother gifted me. And I will show you. I've got to flip through here to find the finished product so I don't give away the pattern. I should have marked this beforehand, but I didn't. Okay, great. Here it is. Okay, so see this gingerbread person? And then there's, oh, actually they're both kind of here, but it's really small. Do you see that? Those are the, yeah, and so there's this one. I'm going to do those two here, and then I think I'll probably do two more on either side. So I'm working on that. I'm using mostly the called for colors, but a few of them I changed to something that was close enough because I didn't have, well, I did have some of the original DMC, but I didn't quite like the look of it all the way. This is a super old Leisure Arts book. I have no idea. It's definitely not in publication anymore. This came out in, oh gosh, it doesn't even say. I can't see when the copyright was. But, 1996. Some of you were not even born yet. But great book. Super happy that my mom gave that to me. All right, and then my last whip, because I can't show you my, sorry, I thought I had muted that. Apparently I had not. I can't show you my secret stitching that I've been working on because I don't want the person who's going to see it before we're ready. But my other whip that you're allowed to see is my Pine Needles Christmas Stitch Along. I am having a ton of fun with this. I love looking at the hashtag. I love seeing Becky's progress every day. It's really, really cute. Now, you will notice that mine is different from the original. I have changed a few things. I added more. I changed the lighter red. I got rid of that and made what was originally the darker red, the lighter red, and then substituted in DMC 815 for the darker red. I'm adding outlining or back stitching. I haven't quite done it to all of them yet. I was hemming and hawing if I was going to, but I decided it needed it. And I did last night. I finished the whole grid, so I'm super happy with that. So I put the Santa on the 6th day because here in Switzerland and most places in Europe, December 6th is when St. Nicholas comes. In Switzerland, he's called Sammy Klaus. And he brings not really presents, bags of peanuts, chocolates, Lebkuchen, and mandarin oranges. So that I changed him to the 6th. And then this was supposed to be day 24 for Christmas Eve. But because I had put the shepherd that is supposed to be here, removed him, I wanted the shepherds to be Christmas Eve because they saw him in the night, and then the baby Jesus the last day. And I'm putting the church on the 16th because that's my husband and I's wedding anniversary. And so this I put on the 9th because to be honest, I do usually sew things for Christmas, and I do usually start right around now, and I always think I'm starting way too late. I can't imagine still trying to sew stuff on Christmas Eve. That would, I mean, I already always wait till the last minute to wrap a bunch of presents, but on Christmas Eve. But I can't imagine trying to sew too. That would just not be any fun. So those are so that's why I've changed around those dates. And so that's all my whips, folks. I do have one tiny bit of haul that I just got back from the store buying. So I was in the store, drove through a slight blizzard, because tomorrow is our church Christmas party, and as part of the service project, we are wrapping shoe boxes filled with very simple things. It's a hat, gloves, and a scarf for men, women, and children, refugees that come to Switzerland, mostly from warmer countries and have no winter gear. And then it's going to be wrapped up, and there's an organization that will be distributing them. And so we're collecting those at our Christmas party tomorrow night. So I went to the store to go buy some sets of, matching gloves and hats and scarf, so the men will look dapper and warm. And while I was there wandering around, I found this thing. Now, the store I was at is a Swiss version of like TJ Maxx, but maybe slightly sketchier in that it's even more chaotic and crazy, and yeah, you never know what you're going to find. But of course they don't have Ray Dunn because that doesn't exist here. But they had this little thing. It was all by itself. It had no price tag on it, no nothing. There weren't any of them, any others there. It was just it. So I was worried she wasn't going to sell it to me, but she sold it to me for $5, so I'm super happy. So it has this clip right here for a small finish. Then it has this frame for another small finish, and then this black, this is like a little chalkboard thing that I will most likely put another finish on. So 3 little finishes for $5. So happy, so happy. And that's it. My plans, I'm going to keep working on that towel. I'm going to keep every day working on my Christmas sal and Christmas stitch along. And then I'm just going to try to fully finish some previous things and get those up and enjoy Christmas. This next week is kind of crazy. So we've got our church party tomorrow night. And then Wednesday morning, I'm going to see my friend Ina that we met through Stitch Harmony, through Just Keep Stitching by myself. Going to go over to her house and hang out in the morning and stitch for a while. Then that afternoon, my husband and I are going to Spitz, Switzerland. It's just near Thun, Thun, if you want to look it up, to a fancy resort hotel for our anniversary. It's got like a spa and sauna and all this stuff inside that we're going to take advantage of. So that's Wednesday night and Thursday. And then Saturday, my daughter comes from America to celebrate Christmas with us. So, yeah, and Friday's my kids' last day of school, the 3 that are in school. So, super exciting. Lots of fun stuff ahead. I hope you are all having a wonderful Christmas. That if you celebrate Christmas, I hope that you're all enjoying whatever weather you have. We have had snow all day today, and I love it. But as I say always, I like snow in winter, and I like rain and sunny days, cool days in spring, and I like sunny days in summer with once in a while a little rain to cool things off, and I like cooler fall days, and then I like the snow. I just like the seasons. People think I'm weird, like, you want it to be snowing all the time? Well, no, but if it's December, it should be snow. I hated living in San Diego. In December, there's flowers blooming, and it's not what December should be. So, I think that's it for me. I'm just rambling now, even though this is really short. Thank you all those who have, who continue to watch and who have subscribed. If you happen to be new and you think it might be fun to hang out with quirky old little me, please like and subscribe the video. I do try to film every 2 weeks, but like I said, I don't think that's going to happen exactly 2 weeks from now, because that's like Christmas Eve. But I will try to film something quick in the week after Christmas. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. Please leave comments. I feel like I have some actual stitchy friends now, and it's really, really fun. So have a great next couple of weeks. Enjoy whatever holiday you are celebrating, and juice!